Hey guys, कैसे हो आप लोग? This is your friend Monika and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to make a beach painting. So what's special about this painting is that it is going to be very realistic and we are going to use resins to make this painting. So without wasting more time, let's jump right into the video. But wait, before we get started, I want to ask you, have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, please do, because मैं ऐसे creative videos बनाती रहती हूँ and I'm sure you learn a thing or two from my videos. So please subscribe. Now let's jump right into the video. So to make this painting you would need few of the essential items. First one is the resin. So I am using the resin from the Epoch company. You can use it from different brands also. And so this is 300 ml bottle, so you can use that. And I also have the hardener. So this will help the resin to harden after some time, so you will need a hardener too. After that you would need few of the pigments. It's like adding color to the resin. So you would need few of the colors that will be needed to make ocean painting. So the first one is the sandstone color. This will be used to color the sand. The second one would be our ultramarine blue. So this will be the farthest most area of the ocean. Then second is our Nile blue. This will be the middle portion of the ocean. And finally we have our aquamarine blue. So all these different kinds of blues you would need, and also you would need the white color. This will be used to make waves. So this is ultra white color. Next you would need some sand. If you have real sand, it's well and good. Otherwise you can get this sand from Amazon and you can color it with the sandstone color to make the beach. And finally you would need the heat gun. So this will be used to make the waves. So guys, this is all you would need to make the painting. So now let's get started. So I have taken the canvas of 18 by 24 inches to make this painting. You can take canvas of any of the size. What I'm doing here is that I'm mixing resin and hardener together, and I'm mixing it using the palette knife. You can use anything to mix this up. Hardener and resin are taken in the ratio of 1:3. I'm wearing gloves to make this painting because it's get messy and the resin mixture is very sticky, so I will advise you to wear the gloves. The next thing that I'm doing is to actually keep my canvas on 4 cups so that it is easier to pour. Now I'm distributing the mixture into 4 different cups so that I can use different colors to make the ocean. So if you need like 5 colors, you need 5 cups. If you need 3 colors, then you'll need 3 cups. So I would need 4 cups because I need 4 colors. Since the mixture was less, I'm creating another mixture in the new cup. Now I'm mixing it well in all the 4 cups. Make sure that there is no bubble in the cup because it will obstruct the free flowing on the canvas. So mix it really well. Next I'm taking some sand and putting in one of the cups. We will start the painting by making the sand first. So I'm using my palette knife to mix it. You don't have to make it very liquidy, so you can add more sand. So it has to be a thick consistency mixture. Now what I will do next is I will take some sandstone color and then put it inside the cup and mix it well. You do not need the pigment in very large quantity. A little bit will do to make the mixture. So as you can see, I'm mixing it really well using the palette knife. So once you think your mixture is ready, the next step would be to pour this mixture on the canvas. So I'm putting everything on the canvas first, and then I'm using my hand to spread the sand over the canvas. So you can do the same. It is very easy. So I'm using my hands to spread the sand evenly. If you think that consistency is not good enough, you can pour some sand on top of it to make it more thick. So this is what I just did. You just make sure that there is no space left between the sand and you fill in the entire canvas area. So you can always take more sand and make it consistent. I just realized I have not enough mixture to make the sand area as much as I wanted to. So I will make some more sand mixture and apply it on the canvas. So this is what I'm going to do next. So this is how the canvas will look like after applying the second layer. I think now we have enough sand area. I'm just evenly distributing the sand on the canvas. And as you can see why wearing gloves is important, because you can see my gloves is all messed up. But overall it's fun to apply all these sand on the canvas. It's very satisfying, I would say. The next thing that I'm doing is that I'm taking ultramarine blue and mixing it with the second resin mixture that we created earlier. So because we will start with the ocean now, and the farthest most area will be our ultramarine blue. So that's how actually the real ocean also looks like. So we will do that. Once the mixture is ready, we will pour the mixture on the canvas starting from the top position. So I'm just using these plastic cups to pour the mixture on the canvas. As you can see, I have poured the entire mixture on the canvas. Now I'm using my hands to actually spread the mixture on the canvas. So this will all be ultramarine blue on the canvas, and I'm leaving no spaces on the canvas, so make sure there is no gap while you are spreading it. So this is how it looks like. I'm just removing any sand that we might have on the canvas using brush. Next mixture is that we have taken Neil blue and again created the mixture, and finally I'm pouring the Neil blue below the ultramarine blue. We are basically coming from a darker blue to the lighter blue. So this is how the canvas will look like. Again, we'll follow the same process. We'll mix it using our hands and spread it evenly on the canvas. This mixes very well because it is almost liquid, so you can easily mix it using your hand. One more thing is that you can change your gloves if you want to, if you don't want to mix the colors. So I have actually changed my gloves multiple times during this painting. So you might want to have like 4 or 5 pairs of these gloves. These gloves comes very cheap, so you can get it for like 20 bucks, so you can do that. The next thing is that I have again created the mixture, but I haven't added any color. I have just added the resin mixture and some white sand. So the point where the water meets the sand, it is submerged in the water, so I have just taken the white sand there. And finally we are making the mixture of aquamarine blue and spreading it on the canvas. So finally this will be the point where the sand and the water will meet. So this will be our final color. I'm just shaping the white sand using my fingers because this will be the portion that will be submerged inside the water. I'm changing my gloves again so that I don't mess up the painting, and I'm spreading it again using my hands and the gloves on the canvas. Make sure you do not have any spot left. Also, you do not have to apply too much pressure while mixing it. You can use a very light hand to mix it up, And as you can see where the Nile blue and aquamarine blue is mixing, I'm gently mixing it using my hand. And finally I'm like mixing the colors with the white sand that we created. So I'm just using my fingers to basically make them meet. This is almost one layer of painting done. Notice how I'm mixing the Nile blue and aquamarine blue so that there is a very nice transition between the two colors. The entire painting is done using hand. You do not actually need brush to make this painting, so this makes it fairly simple. There was some spot there, so I'm just mixing it nicely to make it even. Finally, I have taken my white color, which is our ultra white pigment, and mix it in the resin mixture, and finally putting it on the canvas to make the waves. So this will be our first wave. I'm making my first wave where the ocean will meet the sand. So this is where I want my first wave to be. Now it's time for the second wave. So I'm again putting down the mixture using palette knife to create the second wave. You can create as many waves as you want, and it can be anywhere depending upon your imagination. This is where I want my wave to be. I'm using my palette knife to distribute my colors. So once we have applied all the white color, the next thing that we would need is to get the heat gun to spread this color. So I'm using my heat gun to basically blow some hot air into the paint and giving it a nice ocean wave feeling. It is so satisfying, I can't even tell you. It is just creating a wave like effect already. So we are going to do this to all the places where we have spread the white color to give a very nice wavy look. Can you see a very nice wave being formed already? Looks very cool, guys. So our first layer of painting is done. Actually, our first layer of wave is done. Now it's time to apply the second layer. So we are creating waves in layers, so we will get a nice submerged effect. So I'm again putting in my white color to make the waves even more evident. So I'm just making more and more waves. I think I can handle pouring the paint using the cup itself, so I'm just using cup to pour the paint. If you think it's too much, you can still use the palette knife or any other thing to drop your color. This time I'm using more paint because I want more bigger waves. Again, I'm using my heat gun to create a very nice effect. Looks so nice, guys. As you can see, we are forming a very nice waves using a heat gun. So are you getting feel of the ocean? I think we are actually creating a real ocean. This is how it looks like. So it's a nice transition of color, it's nice waves. So you can put the white colors according to your imagination, and use heat gun to spread it. So this is how the painting will look like. I'm just adding some shell to the painting. Now you can let the painting dry for 12 hours. This is how the wave looks like. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the process. This is how the final painting looks like. It looks very realistic and it has dried up, so I can touch the surface. So guys, if you have any specific question on this painting, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or leave a comment on my YouTube channel. I take these comments very seriously. And also guys, please subscribe to my channel for more such videos. This is all for this week. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again. Bye bye.